Oh, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midweek Mix-Up number 106 here at Street Fighter Australia. We'll be bringing you a massive break. We've got 28 players who have signed up tonight. I am Boombox, and I've got Kasai with me. How are you, Kasai?
Doing good. Yeah, glad to be back. Yeah, a lot of games tonight and a double elimination in the finals bracket. So even if you do make it through, you still got plenty of games to play.
Yeah, time to adjust, time to get some benches, get that run back if you lose early in the finals bracket. Before we do get into the Street Fighter action, we will make sure that we get through the admin, thank the people who make this possible, starting with LIU or Light It Up, an arcade controller overlay designed for FGC streamers and arcade gamers. Whether you're using a controller, arcade stick, or hitbox, you can customize how you want your controls to look. 113 different layout configurations. Choose from recognizable brands B&B, Espada, Atoki, Hitbox, Razer, and more. That is out now on Steam, and absolutely one to get if you are doing any streaming or you want to show people what buttons you're pressing. I think I'm a bit too I don't want to show off how much I mash, so I don't know if I have the bravery to do that sort of thing, but that's why I don't stream. I just sit here and yell about Street Fighter when I'm given the chance.
But yeah, if you need to unwind from the intensity of Street Fighter 6 Ranked, do we have a game for you? Eden Parry is an arcade mobile game inspired by the parry mechanics of many fighting games. You tap the screen to deflect projectiles and melee attacks, and you build pulse with each parry as your score multiplies.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, it's called Just Defend in City of the Wolves, but it's essentially a parry. They actually have backwards and forwards. So, anyone who dabbled in a bit of City of the Wolves over the weekend when people got a glimpse, network problems aside, plenty of people reignited the fighting game bug. Don't know if that's a factor. Obviously, we've got Capcom Cup 11 literally 7 days away. Shout out to Seoul representing OCE over there.
It's really that soon? I thought it was
Yeah,
like at least 2 weeks.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure first group stage starts 5th March, which is
Oh yeah, that's right.
7 days away. So it's snuck up on us, and it's time's almost here. So maybe that's a factor why so many people showing up tonight, or maybe they just watched Punk absolutely dialed in.
That was good.
At the SFL US finals. Absolutely unbelievable stuff, showing what you can do when you lock in and you've got the reactions and the reads, and you're a player of that character.
Yeah, I also have huge respect for Mena, updating his profile to being Punk's tweet.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Punk had enough of the people griefing him in his Twitch chat, and he decided to do a big call out. So sometimes you just got to pop off, and when you've got to put in a performance like that, I guess there's a time to do it when you can back it up. Yeah. Speaking of, we're going to see some matches for you shortly. I think we've got Shays up against Chilling up first here for our first match of this midweek mix-up number 106. Obviously, just the start. We'll have some pool games, and then we'll be kicking it off. And as you said, a double elimination this week. The numbers have worked out, so we'll be a double elimination once we get to the finals. But we do have our pool stage round robin competition first. We'll just get our players sorted and get that action underway for you very soon. Did you get into any City of the Wolves? Did you get a chance?
I did, yeah. No, I played a little bit. I was just, I'm a bit of a training mode guy, so I was just having fun, like just in the tutorial with Rock and trying to figure out combos in there. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. The hyper defense mechanics a lot like red parry, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's interesting to see sort of the similarities and the differences. It almost feels a little bit more Street Fighter 5 than Street Fighter 6, but we'll have to put that to one side because it looks like our players are ready, and we're going to get this midweek mix-up number 106 underway very, very shortly. Here we go, kicking things off. We'll Who have we got? We've got a Blanca from Chilling up against Ken because, of course, there is. It wouldn't be any Street Fighter event without Mr. Masters himself. The special color there. Something's gone wrong. We've stopped.
Something happening. Controller disconnect. We are not sure.
Or just.
But Shays is being a gentleman. Just standing in place.
Or
So,
maybe.
Hopefully, Chilling can sort it out.
Yeah, or maybe it's all a master stroke of, maybe Chilling's here just waiting, luring Shays, and the minute he goes in, there's actually an OD Blanca ball. Well, here we go. We're back. We're on.
All right, we're on.
Let's
Cool.
go.
See, now we're at City of the Wolves level round length because those rounds are only 60 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, big hop out of the corner from Chilling and starting that pressure. Great crouching medium kick. Interrupt. And there's the side swap there from Shays. Drive rush throw. That's number one. Oh, the overhead straight away, but doesn't get anything after it. Or shimmy.
Yeah, I like Chilling using the hop as like a mix-up because not a lot of people are used to seeing it, and you can cross through your opponent just like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but will spend here. Should be able to take this round. Only needs to spend 1 bar. So a great start for Shays. First blood in this midweek mix-up, going up 1 round after those technical issues. Straight into the level 2 from Chill here. Just going to get as much damage. Set up the little Jimmy for the mix-ups, but well defended by Shays.
Ooh.
And then tick throw OD command grab.
Maybe it's some network issues. It's hard to say.
Yeah, not sure.
It did seem like there was a bit of a stutter. So I'm not sure what our rule book on that is. If it's
But it looks like Shays maybe is gone this time.
No, I'm not sure. Well,
Yeah, now it. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say, we're lucky enough to have some talented people behind the scenes who'll sort all of this out. Looks like our players are back. And again, it's the drive rush. Yeah, what connection issues? Because the timing is, the shimmy with little Jimmy out. Big combo here off the Blanca-chan. There's the plus on block into the throw. 1 touch now will do it for Chilling. Great jab. Interrupt. Shays not giving up on this round. Goes for the throw again.
Yeah, but Chilling can pretty much just hold down back. Because I think even Shays knew it was kind of over.
Yeah. Look, got a DP in. Got close to 3 bars from Shays.
Or it may have been another controller disconnection. Man, it must just keep happening.
Yeah, very
To be
strange.
fair, I've also been having CFN issues, so don't worry, guys, you're not alone.
Yeah, I think last time I was had the pleasure of joining the midweek mix-up to do some commentary. It was just after the My patch when CFN is notoriously unstable post-update. It has been a bit better, but as you say, not quite perfect. But these two getting back into it. Great anti-air, then the lightning. Just going to let it rip, go for this burnout. But instead gets a challenge and gets the setup while the level 2 is still there. The overhead, the full follow-up. Another Blanca-chan. And there's another throw. Pixel of... Oh, no, it was enough.
Yep.
Chilling taking that first game, goes up 1-0. Hopefully smoother sailing for the next lot of rounds. We're going to go straight into it and get back into the action.
Yeah, that drive rush heavy kick, very active button. Like, it's surprising how plus you can make it off of the drive rush.
Yeah, wow, just what a check on the drive rush. And there's throw into the corner. Goes for the drive rush overhead straight after, but a great challenge again. Shays has been so good at picking the moments, knowing when Chilling's going to be maybe trying for a shimmy, going backwards. Oh, big jump. The first fireball we've seen this whole set, and it's going to cost Shays the round. Match point to Chill.
Yeah, sometimes you just think your opponent's going to back off, and then they jump forward, and it's like, damn, I really got hit by that.
Oh, wow. Just bounces all the way out. Ah, and then the overhead connects on the drive rush. Challenge.
Oh, trade
combo. Such a good level 2 from Blanca, one of the many very strong utility level 2s in the game, and gets exactly what he's after. Chilling gets the burnout. Oh, just goes for the DI, and unfortunately the Jinrai auto-complete, and that will do it. Chill taking it 2-0 over Shays after a bit of a unstable start connection-wise. We're locked in and showing exactly why Blanca, even though there were some little changes, was very strong in Season 1, hasn't really had much of a change since that adjustment. Still a very, very strong character.
Yeah, level 2's still good. Like, don't doubt it. Like, we saw before, even with I think Shays did like a dry reversal, pushed Blanca away. He still had to deal with the active Blanca Chan, so couldn't escape the corner.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it was Chill, SF Australia in chat. Chill 2-0. Checking who won that last match. We're bringing our next match to you very, very shortly. But yeah, as you say,
hello, Burnout Fighter. Good to see some big Aussie names watching tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we'll have. We're still waiting. Our next match will depend on how things go in terms of who is ready next. But the benefit of that means we'll get our match sooner rather than later. And obviously a different matchup. We don't see that many Blancas, is what I meant to raise before. You know, we did see a few in early Season 1, but it seems like despite the strength of the character, I don't know, maybe if you like mix-ups, you're just going to play Kim at the moment. If you want a charge character, you play Bison. Maybe he's just run out of niche.
I don't know. He still fits that like sort of annoying mental stack type of character. At least I feel.
Oh, absolutely. And great buttons, great opportunities to capitalize on openings. It's interesting which characters sort of end up in that space, that liminal space where they, they're very, very strong, but there's might be some people that, you know, they're slightly weaker or slightly more difficult to control, and so they just don't see the same use. Because the tiers are so tightly compact in 6, it's so well balanced.
Yeah, it's like arguably the worst character. It's like a serious like toss-up of like several characters who could be considered like air quotes the worst, and depending on region it's like completely different.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, even when he wasn't as strong as he is now, Zangief was everywhere in OCE. We love grapplers down here, Volian rocking the Manon. Even Rumors with the Lily. A lot of players love a grappler, particularly in Street Fighter 6. So, as you say, there are just some characters that speaking of, Nox Luna with the Zangief in the librarian costume because he's got the reeds. Up against Dr. Shrimp on the Ed. Not as straightforward. Oh, and an early burnout and a full OD Lariat into the air SPD.
Yeah, but sneaking the jump out the corner, can apply some pressure now. Yep, using that flicker. Free pressure pretty much, because Geef cannot really escape.
Yeah, and then gets the splat. Still gonna need to do a lot of work, and back in burnout themselves, Dr. Shrimp.
I'm surprised Luna didn't punish the light flicker, because that's -5.
Ready with the anti-air. Maybe just wasn't 100% sure, didn't want to risk getting blown up if they picked the wrong button. Oh, but that, not enough.
Didn't opt to spend.
Showing off the Superman.
Oh, the low crush!
Oh, no.
No. Oh, wow. That was Scramble City.
Yeah, a bit of a messy finish, but it's Nox Luna that comes out on top in that first round. Down to Dr. Shrimp to, wow, there's the drive rush. Empty into SPD. Never feels good to get hit by it. There's another trade. These two have their timings in unison when it comes to pressing buttons in neutral. No DP. Nox Luna gets into the corner.
Nice.
That's the ODDP rip, yeah. The level 3.
And I might hold him up after the kill rush, you know, avoid a level 3.
Stand fierce. I've got one of those as well. Jumps out at the right time. Oh,
yeah.
the light SPD after the blitz. Just one touch now. The jump in, but then the low follow-up will be enough for Nox Luna. Just overwhelming Dr. Shrimp there with awkward jump angles, different buttons, mixing it up. Obviously, Ed's ODDP, the get off me, the reversal, a little bit slower than others. Not as easy just to let rip if you're feeling pressured.
Yeah. But you know, Dr. Shrimp was doing well in that first round after getting stunned, you know, so he can fight back from a dangerous position.
Absolutely, there's one chance, gets the stand fierce, just the knockdown follow-up, goes for the kill rush forward, but gets interrupted into an SPD. Match point, Nox Luna. Obviously, Ed does have, you know, zoning options. As I say that, the first fireball comes out from Dr. Shrimp, but then it's another SPD planted into the ground. And the low into another reset SPD. Oh, the kill rush backwards. Very underutilized now because they sort of killed its utility with the latest balance changes.
And by a little, I mean a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It was shown off as its whole purpose was to dash backwards after. Oh, there's the level 2.
Yeah, don't know if level 1 is going to be enough. Yep, just opts for the knockdown.
Yeah, leaves it a one-touch game. Anything will do. Oh, but a big jump in. Oh, but doesn't get a chance to spend.
Yo.
It's not over yet. Magic. Oh. Just view the distance. Presses the button. Catches the toes. Nox Luna taking it 2-0. And yeah, unfortunately for Ed, you know, I think most of the balance changes were fair. It's just they sort of killed the utility of that backwards kill rush because it was
also,
sold.
Yeah, and also one of his best 5 frames with crouch light kick. Like, Eds would press that button to no end, and Geef, you know, a character with decent range spacing traps, you know, that crouch light kick was very useful in that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I guess it still has utility. They just can't. I think what they were going for was to try and stop, you know, just fishing for crouch light kick into OD blitz and then go for the dream combo, which, you know, once you got into a certain scenario, you just see the Eds maybe leaning on that a bit too much. So they just tried to make that a little bit harder. But I do, as someone who dabbled with the character for quite some time, yeah, it is a shame that the backwards kill rush was sort of sold as you charge the flicker and if they try to DI, you kill rush out of the way. And now that literally doesn't work. It does leave you wondering what their plans are going forward for that move. But as you saw there, I
think they'll revert it, like at least a little bit. It was definitely a very good option, but I do think they shouldn't make it so bad as to that the tutorial for the move like literally doesn't function because Ed gets hit.
Yeah, look, maybe they'll make some changes to flicker itself and then revert it back as a solution. Although, you know, people aren't prepared for a perfectly timed meaty light flicker after a throw. Because, you know, people don't see it that often, and even some of the top Eds don't represent that because it is a gamble. It is very awkward to time. But if you can get that timing, you can counter DI in time. You can really, you know, characters that need a level 1 as a super, it's gonna interrupt. So very powerful tool. So I do also see why they needed to make it slightly less oppressive once you get that corner. But if you want to complain about oppressive corner pressure, then maybe Street Fighter 6 isn't the game for you, because that's 50% of rounds.
Well, hey, throw loops probably staying in the game, and it's just something we got to live with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Antwerp here up against Jet W. We've got another of the master special colors here, purple-haired Ken. Just the very classic Street Fighter 6 DJ from Antwerp, but an early Jinrai into the corner. Oh, just went for the ODDP.
Yeah, I think it was just a call out on a drive rush up, or the sway.
Maybe even a very lucky missed input, meant to be an OD fireball to drive rush behind. But either way, it works out for Jet, has the corner, gets the jump in, and takes first blood, taking this round up 1 round in game number 1.
Oof, yeah, catch that possibly delayed button after the drive rush.
Yeah, setting up a fireball game, very, very hard to deal with for most of the cast. Speaking of, Jet saying, hey, I've got some plasma to chuck as well. The feint means that Antwerp recovered in time. Burns out, just going for the pressure. Going to try and keep this sequence going and get that drive gauge built back as much as possible. Get back into the green. Pushing Jet towards the corner.
Finding all the hits, really, And he's out of burnout, and Jet is spending that EXDP, ODDP, but Antwerp has the momentum here. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And the corner, gonna have to watch out for the DI. Is fully stocked on super, so can react. Oh, but the ODDP goes through, doesn't even need to spend. Both taking 3 bars of super into this final round of our first game. These two.
I appreciate the stagger after the 2 light normals.
Yeah, just trying to catch the challenge, get the punish counter. Speaking of, the punish counter low into the machine gun upper into the level 3. It just went into the yellow. Will it be enough? If not, it will be burnt out. So there is room for a chip. Danger.
Will he run DP? He tried! Oh, he tried, but too late on the DP startup, so got caught out by the fireball.
Antwerp taking game number 1, but those rounds very, very tight, so obviously plenty of time for Jet to get back into this, but it's early. The fake fireball into the jab, gets the counter hit, but no full combo after. Just walking out of the corner, the audacity. Daring Antwerp to throw a fireball, press any buttons. Managed to get most of the way, but then straight back into the corner. But the perfect parry. Jet gets a side flip off the Dragon Lash. There's the throw, number 1, drive rush.
Yeah, but Antwerp's drive looking pretty low. Yep, Jet trying to find a way in. Oh, what the? Yeah. Just using simple plus frames to take it.
Relentless block strings there from Antwerp. Really not giving Jet a chance to breathe. Maybe even making him second guess when it's time to take your turn back. We're playing a bit of neutral here now. Fireball into OD Fireball. Gets the drive rush afterwards to close that gap again. Oh, but the delay button from Antwerp, and you're in the corner, and a wall splat as well.
Yeah, 1 hit confirmed. Jet knows it. Antwerp knows it. The drive rush jab. The king special.
Big perfect parry. Can't kill because of the scaling, so just goes for it. Oh, the anti-air trades, and it's not over. The CA on deck. A bit low on gauge, but with a little bit more room to cancel. Jet could still steal this round. Now burnt out. Chip, a huge risk. Just goes for the Tatsu. The hardest read on a fireball, and it doesn't work out. Antwerp taking it 2-0.
Yeah. Not even a
sometimes.
read on a fireball, just a read on probably sway.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
the button
That's
press.
true. Yeah. Well, either way, sometimes when you're in those positions, you've just got to go for it. And unfortunately, it doesn't always work out. It's a bit like sometimes you wake up. Sometimes you just got to wake up with a level 3 to show them that you're willing to. You know, sometimes people think that's scrub moves. No one does that at a certain level. Sometimes you just got to do it.
No. We do it at every level.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that bell curve of, you know, people get pretty good, and then you think, oh no, that's too much of a risk, and then you get there and you're like, nah. Exactly, the fact that they assume I think it's too big of a risk is exactly why I'm just gonna let it rip.
I mean, yeah, one of the like a really strong player is actually very weak to dealing with wake up supers. You want to know who it is?
Yo, spill the secrets.
Riddles. Punk himself says it. Item himself says it. That Riddles always gets hit by wake up super. So if a player of that caliber can get hit by it, then anyone can.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially if you know, and then then there's a whole other mind games when you're dealing with, you know, you're playing the player, not just the character, and all those sorts of things. And once you start knowing you have a reputation, then you're second guessing yourself. And then you think, well, if they think I'm not going to do it, then they're not going to do it. And then I'll press a button and then you get got again. And then it just compounds. It's a cruel... The Oki is a cruel master, you know, it giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the cruel tumbling washing machine of mental stack that is Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, it's true of most fighting games, but 6 in particular, so volatile. Damage is so high. The drive gauge lets you cash out at pretty much any opportunity if your opponent makes a mistake. But we've got Cyclips up against Planetary here for our next Fools match. Haven't seen Planetary for a while, always rocking the Zangief. Good to see him back. Cyclips obviously has been loyal to the Kimberly even before the buffs, so has been eating well in this second half of the season. Now has Planetary in the corner, low on drive gauge, but the anti-air is on deck for Planetary and gets out. Unfortunately, a challenge, and straight back you go into the mix. There's the overhead, but drops the follow-up.
And Danger getting chipped out.
Oof. That's one throw. Goes for the second, the trade with the anti-air.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Sai loves going for his mix-ups, and didn't really get to do that many here, but now it's, yep, they're starting with a quick cross-up.
Yes.
Here we go.
There's the TK Tatsu into the level 3. Oh. We are on the mix-up roundabout, and it only gets worse from here. The damage not that high, but does have the speed bump. And there's again. Oh, so disgusting.
Yeah, perfect. And buff damage going into the final round, although Planetary does have level 3, so if Cyclips makes one wrong move, it's got a good 50%.
Yeah, wow, what a great drive rush into the anti-air. Tries for the TKO to Tatsu again. This time it is blocked. Oh, but speaking of blocked, the wheel kick. And now just using that buffed walk speed to taunt the slow-moving Red Cyclone, and into the corner you go again. Oh, but a great block, and now you're burnt out and close to the corner. Doesn't take much for Planetary here. Oh, tries for the reset splash. Oh, gets hit again into the level 1.
That was so risky, because if Planetary just did level 3, Sai died. Like, that was it.
Absolutely. But a calculated risk, I guess. So Cyclips taking first blood here. But as you say, very, very close to things going the exact opposite way. Speaking of Planetary with the momentum early in this second game, it's Cyclips in the corner. Both of these characters can deal plenty of damage. Don't have the best options for dealing with pressure, but there's a wall splat for Cyclips. It's his turn to start the mix.
Wake up, SPD!
That's as much about mental damage. Goes for it twice. Oh, now talk about mental damage. If you get hit with the wake up SPD twice, burnout into the stun.
Oh, yeah, probably gonna use the can buff.
Ow.
Oh, still not enough.
Oh,
No, you no!
unbelievable.
To wake up SPD again. How does it keep working?
Yeah, 2 out of 3. The percentage on this is through the roof, believe it or not. And if you're Cyclops, you have to try and keep that from your mind, not get mad about it. Oh, wow, reads
Nice.
the wheel kick, gets the full punish, and into the corner you go. Tries for the... Oh, gets over the top of the lariat, reloads the cans, catches the neutral jump on Wake Up. These reads are 3 levels deep at this point. Just parry on Wake Up. Gets the opening, but drops the combo. The DI for the punish does have the level 3 if he wants to spend it now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Geese does have a lot of health.
Mordred saying that level 2 could have killed. We're talking about that part of the round. Either way, you know, obviously there's the double bonus from the damage and the movement speed, especially in a matchup like you have against Zangief, where keeping, you know, deciding when you go in and when you don't is so important. But there, the mental stack of these blocks wasn't ready for the DI. There's the reset from the can as well. We are showing off.
Ooh, lariat.
Oof, double headbutt. Huge damage into the level 3.
Yeah, this puts him at drive advantage and with a pretty decent knockdown.
Yeah, very, very close to burning out. Here is Cyclops. Unfortunately, didn't get the drive rush on the Wake Up. Cyclops burns themselves out with the OD teleport. Sets up the can. Has 2 levels of super if needed as well. On the recovery, the can goes off into the elbow. Cyclops taking it 2-0.
Yeah, that was that was dangerous. Him going for the air grab, because I think he could have done jump medium punch and then level 2. Right. Not sure if it would have killed, but definitely would have done more damage. But yep, still able to take it. Although was definitely sweating a bit. You know, getting Wake Up SPD twice.
Yeah, the great mental composure, not to end up on tilt when you get hit by something like that, or the level 3 super that we talked about on Wake Up. You know, that happens sometimes, and it can weigh on your mind more than it should. So good composure, showing a lot of variety. Obviously, the TK Tatsu was doing some work early on, but once it got blocked once or twice, started using a few different mix-up options, really piling that mental stack on Planetary, and especially when you're playing any character that doesn't have the great reversal options, that can become very oppressive very, very quickly.
Yeah, but up next we'll be having Volian versus Grove, so some more grappler action.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the regular standout performers in the midweek mix-up. He's won it plenty of times. It's Volian up against another character who's very strong, but we don't see all that often. Oh no, I was expecting a Chun-Li, but we've got a Mai instead. All right. Getting the Mai involved. Obviously, plenty of strong tools, this character, but it's early. Wow, just lets it rip. Doesn't want Volian building more than 1 medal so far in this round. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, but I think the non-charge fan is honestly pretty good in this matchup, since Manon's drive rush doesn't carry that much momentum. Even if you do press a button and then use it for like the whiff drive rush cancel that you get, like, you don't cover that much distance. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, it is certainly less reliable and a fireball, the uncharged non-fire buffed fan, but as you say, plenty of utility. And speaking of, the level 1 off a second time, gets those fire stocks, and now putting
look
in
at this
the
fan
mix.
pressure.
Oh, but a huge jump in, went for it one too many times. Volian out of the corner, using that stand medium punch, and now it's infinite time with the stand medium punch, but mixing in a few overheads just for fun. Gonna catch out here on the drive gauge. Burnout gets a medal, gets the round. 1 round apiece. Although, if you're Grove and you're going to a third round, you'll be pretty happy that there's only 3 medals to Volian's name. Unfortunately, doesn't build another one, just spends the level 3. So not as bad as the damage could have been.
Yeah, it opts to recover drive. Honestly, equal out the gauge, but back throw incident could occur here.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the strongest throw loops in the game. Oh, speaking of, back throw right there. Oh, but the cross up to get out of the corner and then the knockdown. Grove now has 3 bars of super. Doesn't check the jump out. Oh, no. A classic. The Volian classic. Overhead into double dash command grab.
Yeah, we've talked about that in previous tourneys. Volian loves to pepper in that overhead, and Mai, being a decently privileged character, can use crouching medium kick to punish that, but I do need to be in close enough range to land it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're always scared, especially as rounds go on, especially as those medal counts go up, you know, relying on the fact that you don't want to be caught whiffing a button and eating a command grab. And there's a perfect from Volian to start this second game. 1 round away from winning this match in pools, but we've seen Grove has plenty of fight and plenty of tricks with this fairly new character. Just walks under the jump in. Great awareness of screen space. The backdash to get away from the buttons as well.
Nice.
With punish. Shimmy. There's that powered up fire stocks again. Off buttons doing the work. Great response.
Whoa, that was dangerous and very lucky. Could have opted for a high damage combo after the with the drive rush. Confirm, blocks the low, and yeah, opts to the level 1. Start those flame stocks off right.
Oh, what a use of the fireball dodge from Volian. One of the very few, gonna spend here. Just even out that life bar, take a slight life advantage. One of the few players you'll see who has a sense of using that fireball dodge. There's a level 1 again.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, with that powered up level 1 when you've already used it once. Extra space, easier to connect.
No
bigger
DP.
damage, but gets clipped again. And now it is 1 touch for either of these players.
Yeah, Grove just not able to anti. Mai does have back heavy kick and DP, but just wasn't ready for it. Possibly still some character unfamiliarity. You know, Chun does have the down DP. Mai's regular input, so you know, but still very nice plays by Grove, and nice to Volian for taking it.
Yeah, absolutely, and great to see. You know, I think a few people are thinking about Mai long term. You know, she's got, as you say, plenty of tools. Got the AD reversal, the fan, the charge fan pressure. The level 1 is very strong. Something a bit different. Maybe if you play the City of the Wolves beta and you're missing it, you just play Mai and Terry and wait till the full game comes out.
Yeah. Although Terry in City of the Wolves seems like insane. And Terry in Street Fighter 6 is a bit less so.
Yeah. That's very true. Although, I feel like they're started to get Terry a little bit back to what they were.
Yeah, I think, you know, starting out with the LCD characters being, like, a bit less stronger than the majority of the cast is, while it's not good for sales, it's definitely better for the health of the game.
Yeah, absolutely, and great to maybe they felt they needed to after the DLC allegations when we had Akuma into Bison back to back.
Yeah, it was that was definitely
the pay to win allegations got pretty loud for a while there.
Yeah, when Bison was breaking 8,000 damage.
Yeah.
Good times.
Look, sometimes you just need to remind people why the boss characters and the big name characters are, why they have the staying power that they are, you know. Gotta make all those people who said bring Bison back maybe regret their decision.
Yep. To be fair, I never wanted him to come back, but to everyone who did, now you got to deal with it.
I can't talk. I play Bison. I played him in 4, picked him up in this game. I like big buttons, and I like to make the other player go boom.
Yeah, and you like having a plus on block knee that everyone hates.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We've got our next game. It's a big matchup. We've got Marty Brum up against Tony N, the Rashid up against the Aki. Soul obviously busy crunching for Capcom Cup 11. But that doesn't mean we won't see some Soul action here in the midweek mix-up. And interesting, speaking of DLC characters, Shimmy. Great opportunity, gets the poison planted. But a great challenge, catches the toes. Marty Brum walking backwards. Now Tony N pushing closer to the corner, but very, very low on drive gauge.
Yeah. Tony also making good use of the charged fireball on the knockdown, since Aki doesn't really have much to get through it outside of like OD Snake Step, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's one of the few characters, the slower fireball. But there's a challenge there in Burnout, though. Gets caught low. And then Tony N taking that first round. But a big drive rush straight up from Marty Brum to push Tony N towards the corner. And always a scary position.
Yeah, using that same heavy kick. Really a long range anti-air for Aki. Also has the crouch heavy kicks, which we might see a bit as well.
Yeah, for sure. Just peppering those stand heavy kicks for a while there, but double hop back into the level 2. You know what's coming when you see the first backdash, and Rashid is loaded like that. That was despicable.
Yeah, look at the damage. Because jump there avoids every option Aki could have done, avoids every super. It's just such a good thing for Rashid.
And untouched. Was already the strongest, and then really avoided any sort of punishment in the 2.5 patch. So continuing to run riot, potentially just by the fact that it's slightly harder to pilot than some of the other characters. But a great little sequence here. But the challenge again. Crashing medium kick doing so much work for Tony in this matchup.
Yeah.
The big DI ready for the punish on the block. Eagle spike.
Yeah, Tony very low on drive, just backing off. Just running away. Nice reaction with the anti-air.
Yeah, we got the double backdash, but there was no level 2 to spend, unfortunately. And there's one touch away.
Yeah.
And drive rush into the crouch jab, into the throw. Marty Brum getting on the board, taking a round, trying to keep this first to 2 series alive. Tries too early to challenge.
Yeah, and the heavy Cyclone still plus.
Again, that crouch medium kick. They talk about Rashid's stubby buttons, but Tony N knows exactly the range of these normals and is using them so ruthlessly. But it's throw loops in the corner time, goes for a third. But then catches Tony standing up. Only just got the poison applied, so couldn't fully cash out. And there's a challenge. Will spend the level 3.
Yeah, for Burnout.
Yeah, there will be the extra scaling because of the jabs, but does get the burnout. Now, Marty Brum. The float into the overhead.
Yeah, wasn't ready for it.
Charged.
Yeah, I gotta say, doing drive rush into a special is definitely very funny with some characters.
Absolutely. When I dabble in JP, I can't resist a drive rush into OD command grab, which is just a terrible use of your drive gauge, but my god, when it hits, is it fun.
Yeah. Drive rush drink is my fun with the poison.
Otonian burns out, gets the eagle spike though, and now one touch, one throw.
One
There it
spinning
is.
mixer.
Ready with the
Takes it 2-0.
anti-air. Locked in, knew that Marty Brown would have been feeling the pressure. And unfortunately, a real difference there was just that when the openings came, unfortunately for Marty Brum, it was never when the poison was applied to Rashid, and that's crucial for the big damage for Aki. One of the highest damaging long combos, but you do need to already have the poison applied so that you can get that bloom and get that extra damage.
Yeah, also very dependent on an for a lot of her corner carry. Rashid, you know, able to use the cyclones, spinning mixes, and Aki definitely needs to get that poison up for decent corner carry to build momentum.
Yeah, extra, you know, an added challenge in that matchup. Rashid's such a mobile character, doesn't like to stay in one spot, doesn't like to stay on the ground, so you can't even lock them down, rely on the poison puddle as another way to have it applied. So not the easiest of matchups between those two Season 1 DLC characters. I don't think, no, of the Rashid players, none in Soul's group at the round robin stage at Capcom Cup, luckily, although if anyone knows the tricks on how to deal with that character in that matchup, he's the one to do it. Check in about our pools. We'll be coming close. Looks like we'll have Jandalbars, the Honda, up against Big Slice. And have a look here and see how many others we have to go. Looks like we'll have one more match after this before our pool stages on streams completed, unless we get lucky and they add another one. And then we'll be ready to find out who's made our finals. But before that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm wishing away our Street Fighter action, and I shouldn't do that. It looks like it'll be M. Bison up against, from Big Slice up against Jandalbars and the Honda. Two men who love to throw themselves horizontally across the screen head first. Find out who comes out on top.
Both of them with a charge move.
One terrorized people in Season 1, only for that to get nerfed a little bit, and then they introduced someone who could do the same.
Interesting. I'm number one.
And it's Holiday Honda here for us up against the default color Bison. Early jump out from Big Slice. Oh, so there's the headbutt. Stops what was maybe the start of a head stomp. Jandalbar's low on drive gauge, but up on health and great corner position. Goes for the Orochi throw early. Oh, and that's one of the weaknesses of Bison is he doesn't have a lot of very reliable anti-airs.
Yeah, decent air to airs, but even with against butt slam, you still have to contend with the hitbox on the way up.
Oh, and a big opening first up of this second round. Jandalbar's taking that first one, and already Big Slice in the corner gets the drive rush, overhead stomp, but didn't get the follow-up. Doesn't matter though, the pressure's still going. Missed times, eats a throw, back throw in the corner. Oh, but goes for the stand medium kick, and that is vulnerable to DI, and that will be first game to Jandalbars. Not taking any risks, not giving Big Slice the chance to get the bombs planted or get any of that very oppressive M. Bison offense started. And
but now using some of his own oppressive Honda offense, that run slaps is +3 now, so yeah, able to get in the Oicho Hero.
Big challenge on Wake Up. Gets a little bit of an extension after, I think it was a trade combo there. Now just resetting the neutral with a life lead, the stand medium kick. It got blown up in the last game, but not deterring Big Slice. It's a good button, it's a fun button to press, so's the stand fierce. But there's the opening that Jandalbars was looking for. Speaking of air to airs, stops the jump out, and then just the command throw on landing. Just one round away for Jandalbars. really not looking to give Big Slice a chance to breathe or to adjust to this Honda gameplay.
Yeah.
The splash into the corner, again you go.
Nice, yeah, the walk-up throw, catching Jandal just staying in place.
Challenge. All
Ooh,
ready for the DI
reaction.
though. And that's burnt out for Jandalbars. Just goes for a little combo into the scissor kicks and then this throw after. Didn't want to spend, maybe because it wouldn't kill. Oh, the
Ooh.
OD to command. Oh, just goes for it. We were speaking about it earlier on stream. You don't
Yep.
think it's going to happen, and there it is. Going to get the drive gauge back. Gonna even out, take a big life lead actually, and then just shy of burnt out, and the
that's the
OD headbutt as an anti-air. Jandalbars. I think he tried to bait the empty drive rush. Was he trying to bait saying, I think you're going to reversal level 3 on your wake up too?
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bison's level 3 doesn't have the largest range.
No, surprisingly, it feels like, looking at it, it looks like you should be Cammy-esque, and that if someone's throwing a fireball across the screen, I should be able to shoot right across and get it. But no, as you say, it is fairly short. So pretty convincing show of what Honda has to offer there from Jandalbars. Obviously, they gave his buttons a bit of fixing after toning back butt slam and headbutt, but they're not bad special moves by any chance. They're not, very vulnerable to punishes or those sorts of things. So still has plenty of options, even though you'd say Honda probably in that handful of characters that are on the slightly weaker side in the cast of 6.
Yeah. I think they'll probably possibly look into some buffs for him, but the thing with Honda is like you give him too many and then it's like a Blanca sort of situation where it's like the annoying character shouldn't be this good.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw that to an extent in Season 1, even when the specials were maybe a bit overtuned for Honda because he didn't really have anything else going for him. And he had the highest win rate right up through Diamond, all the way from Rookie up to Diamond. It wasn't until Master before, people were consistent with the perfect parries and the ways to deal with that. And the fact that you don't see Hondas that often, he was just an absolute killer and a real knowledge check. So, they're partway through changing that balance, but as you say, some of those legacy, more novelty characters, strange to see them at the very top of the tier list.
Yeah, but getting into what should be our final match of pools, we've got Pixley on the Ed, Ben on the Luke. Some Shoto-like gaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Not an uncommon showdown. We on the midweek mix-up, Luke up against Ed. We saw Luke playing Ed and Luna on the Luke, throwing hands quite a few times in the past. So all big, stand fierce into the full extension, a pixel left, and just goes for it, sends it. Why not? Keep the round going if it works, and you're probably going to lose anyway, so why not try and catch your opponent off guard? It's Pixley with first blood in this matchup.
Nice, good quick reaction hit, confirm off a light kick, whiffs the throw. Pretty unfortunate.
There's another back throw back into the corner. You go. Ben running the offense so far this round. Oh, but Catcher's been challenging Pixley there. Rebuilding some of that drive gauge. What a reversal in drive gauge fortunes from just a couple of block strings. And there's a frame trap into the level 3. That'll be burnout if it's not dead. It's going to be close. I don't think Ben will be dead, but will be burnt out and very, very close to being chipped out here.
Yeah, I like the bait, just with the fireball, because level 3 could have charged through it.
Yeah, just daring him to take him down to Memphis. Ben didn't bite, but it was still not enough. Big jump in on the fireball. looking to turn things around. The meaty catches, but the combo drops.
Yeah, for both of them.
Scramble in the corner here. Oh, wins the air-to-air contest. Gets the Stand Fierce into the OD Snatcher. Ready for the level 1. Saw it coming. Oh, but misses the punish. Oh, so unfortunate. It is a hard button to space.
Yeah,
It's the
because
perfect parry into the punish counter.
yeah, that stand heavy kick can whiff on crouches, so I think a drive rush heavy kick would have been the option to go for there.
But the perfect parry's on point here for Pixley. Gets not quite enough for the splat. Any touch will do for either.
Nice.
It's Pixley bring out match point. These are tight, explosive contests that we're seeing. Unfortunately, a few combo drops for both players. Or tries to challenge. Then gets a big punish counter follow-up. Gets the knuckle tackle for the Oki. Oh, unfortunately, the jump misses.
Ooh.
Ready for the DI.
Will we see a level 3? No, it just stops to continue the pressure.
Taking time, throwing some fireballs, keeping the distance. Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, no anti-air.
Oh, such a good button jump. Medium kick into the kill rush forward throw.
Yeah, that
Excellent.
yeah, Pixley taking it too low. That jump button is still insane.
Oh,
So much
absolutely.
horizontal range.
Yeah, absolutely. And the follow-up as well, it's not even like it's annoying to pepper. The fact that you can then get the crouch medium kick into OD Snatcher, into, you know, a level 2, into a level 3 after the blitz, you know, many options to get a lot of damage off of what is a really awkward button. And if you haven't fought an Ed in a while, very easy to forget its range when they jump forward and you're like, well, that's a weird time to jump. And then bam, top of the noggin, hit by the button. Where'd my health go?
But that should do it for our pool section. So, oh, we do have one more. All right.
Look, the commentator's curse working in reverse. We've been blessed with another match. How good. We like positive commentators' curses. Commentators' blessings, I guess that would be.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so.
So it looks like it'll be Justice up against Marty Brum. Going to see some more Aki again. Unless Marty Brum has another character. Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't mean to preempt their selection, but we'll see what our players have to offer in our final pool match. Just kind of, you know, take us up to the halfway point. Give ourselves time to get ready. Looks like it'll be a DJ, another character that we've seen, but the first time we've seen Justice on stream tonight. And whenever the people, you know, bring up some rogue suggestions for characters that they want to see added to Street Fighter 6 that I might be concerned about, I just think about what they did with DJ in this game, and I have full faith in Capcom that they can take any character and turn them into something interesting and very, very strong.
Yeah, probably like Elena, you know?
Yeah, although as long as Elena can be strong, as long as she's not janky like she was in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, I don't think they'll let her be. No one would want to play that or play against that again.
Yeah, Street Fighter 4 Elena and Street Fighter 5 Abigail, I think Capcom's learnt their lesson well and truly. I like the matching colors that we've got going on as we come out of fast forward, and we've got Justice in the corner, but with the life lead. Great challenge on the sway forward. There's the poison setup. Oh, unfortunately, the anti-air a bit late. Eats the jump fierce, and it's Justice taking this first round.
Yeah, definitely a weakness of Aki. It can be said. Doesn't have the strongest anti-airs, and Lash, like heavy and medium, aren't the most consistent as well. So
Yeah, absolutely. A bit like we were saying with Bison, you know, there are anti-air options, but you need to pick the right run. The timing can be awkward. It's not like what is now our big jump, but doesn't get the full follow-up after. Oh, and there we see again, unfortunately, the anti-air getting stuffed by the jump in because of the timing, and the spacing gets the button, the trade combo, but it was a knockdown. Anything will do the throw.
The throw.
Mighty Brum leveling it at around a piece.
Man, DJ's OD Fireball is it's pretty wild. Launches a good 12 kilometers into the air.
So much time to follow up. Oof. There's the anti-air from Justice, keeping Mighty Brum locked down. The lash to create some space. Hops over the fireball, but out of grab range. Doesn't pay too heavy a price for it, though.
Yeah, but Justice one hit away from taking it. Opts for the throw, not a jab there.
Oh,
and it's not enough. Yeah, it didn't have enough health.
Using own reactions against them, goes for the DI. The DI was there, but as you say, not enough health. It's cruel.
Yeah, it is cruel. But I do think Arky could have either snake stepped or done a coward crouch under the DI.
Yeah, definitely options, but I guess you spend so long training yourself to hit the DI button in response to a DI. And sometimes heat of the moment, that's exactly what players are looking for when they throw it out. Oh, catches the sway with the drive rush kicks.
Yeah, it's that's a sort of similar situation to how Rashid's will catch projectile invincible moves with the tornado up by using cyclone kick, since it's a physical move rather than a projectile.
Absolutely, and Mighty Brum now taking that round, looking to level things up, all off the back of that exchange that you were just talking about there, but huge damage opener and the safe jump as well for Justice in the corner. Oof. Been so on point, Justice, with those anti-airs. Hasn't given Mighty Brum a chance. That's a huge opening off the wall splat. Doesn't opt to spend. We'll just leave one touch here and hold on to that meter for this deciding round of game 2. Look to try and take this.
Yeah, this final set, final game before top 8.
So patient there from Mighty Brum, not, you know, looking to get baited into doing too much, willing to just parry those fireballs and look for an opportunity. Ooh, the trade there with the Sobart. Very, very active, Justice. Not necessarily coming forward, but just pressing some buttons, feinting fireballs, throwing fireballs. All ready for the DI, though.
Yep. And doesn't drop the combo that time.
Yeah, gotta spend, level out that life, get some of that drive gauge back, take a drive gauge advantage, and apply some poison while you're at it.
Yeah, Justice sneaking in the throw though.
Oh, the crosscut is ready.
Oh. The OD
Fireball to seal it. What showing why having your anti-airs on lock is so important. I don't think he missed a DP, OD or not, in that whole set, ending Justice 2-0 over Mighty Brum. Pretty clinical stuff when it comes to keeping the skies clear. So that will be the last of our pool matches. The Midweek Mix-Up number 106. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong, but I think we'll take a short break. We'll sort out our finalists and be back with our top 8 action. And it's double elimination tonight. So we'll be having a second chance for those who lose early in our finals run. We'll be bringing that action to you very, very shortly. But for now, have a quick break. I'll be back. Kasai will be back, I'm sure, unless he's had enough. But I'm very, very confident that he will be back to join us, and we'll take you through that top 8 together very, very soon. All right, we are back. Midweek Mix-Up number 106. It is finals time. We had some technical issues with the stream, but the stream is back. We were finalizing the last of our players. There was a tie break. It's been drama behind the scenes, but the great minds that keep us going are there. Most importantly, Kasai has returned. How are you?
I'm doing good. Of course, I wasn't going anywhere, so...
Well, look, the stream went somewhere, so I'm just glad that not only is the stream back, but the two of us are still connected to it. We are holding on for dear life and ready to bring you this top 8 action. And we've got our top 8 locked in. We've got Chili, Dano, Tony, Cooper, Cyclips, Antwerp, Nox, Luna, and challenge would show me who our 8th person is, but it's being a jerk, so I'm going to have to throw to you if you've got it, Kasai.
It is Grove.
Grove, of course. We saw Grove with the My earlier. Oh, it's right in front of me. Here I am looking at the wrong screen when it's right there for everyone to see. Chat knew before I did. How embarrassing. But yes, we will have Chilling, Dano, Tony, and Cooper starting on our winners side. Then we've got Sai, Antwerp, Nox, Luna, and Grove starting the top 8 on the losers. So for those top 4 finishing players, they will get that second chance. And we will be bringing that top 8 to you once we've got our players ready. We'll be ready to bring you the best of the best from Midweek Mix-Up number 106. Looks like our first players are ready. Starting on winner's side, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, because we've got Dano and Chilling. So going to have the Kent Masters up against the Blanca. This is how we started our stream. It was a Ken v Blanca matchup. Bring it to you again, although this time it is the very clinical, the very optimal Dano who will be looking to put this Blanca in their place. And already we had a DP on the Blanca ball, or was the drive rush absolutely ready. Speaking of the crosscut and reads the OD reversal as well. Everything going Dano's way so far. Chilling burnt out in the corner. No answer for the wall splat, guaranteed. What a start for Dano.
That was brutal. All the right choices, and Dano showing why, treat him with respect. That shimmy.
Yeah, after the Chili expected the throw after the tap parry, but instead got shimmied, and that set up this situation into the level 2. And that will be enough. An absolutely explosive start from Dano. Putting in the work. A couple of key reads going his way. And up 1-0 so far. And there's the classic. Tatsu into the DP. Chilling back to the wall, but fights out with a great challenge.
Yeah, I was seeing him using that hop to catch people off guard. Saw it in the first game of this very stream, and still seeing it right now.
Absolutely, and I do believe that for this stage of the top 8, we are still first to 2. So not a lot of time for Chilling here to get back into this, but does have a second chance if it goes against. But I'm preempting it because it's still only the first round of our second game. There's a big perfect parry into the Dragon Lash, into the OD Tatsu, and that's enough.
Yeah, I like using that OD Tatsu, get that corner carry. Smart plays by Dano all around.
Yeah, absolutely. So optimal. We've seen it quite a few times here in the midweek mix-up. Speaking of things we've seen a few times, Chilling looking to get that level 2 going as soon as possible, because even if you block it, your drive gauge will disappear. But he gets, wow, that Blanca-chan staying there for so long.
Yeah, using the forward heavy punch as a knockdown to keep up the pressure with the Blanca Chan. Really good. A nice anti to close out that second round for perfect.
Yeah, looks like we're... Oh, there's a shimmy. Oh, but wasn't expecting the button to hit.
Didn't believe.
Didn't it? Yeah. Look, happens to the best of us. If you've ever not been ready to hit confirm, you know, we're all
Dano,
human.
Always patient.
Well, the drive rush follow up after the blocked Blanca ball, and into the corner you go. Fully stocked
What?
with the level 3 as well.
No, yeah, every Blanca gets one. They always get one. But
For me,
never
it's always
again.
it's always round start OD command throw. For some reason, even though I know it's coming, it will still hit me.
It's because you're too focused on how to block level 2 that you forget that Blanca even has it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's a
I think you're
big
building up for level
opening.
3. Yep.
Gonna build in time. Yes. What a comeback from Chilling here, wrestling this momentum back, throwing off that rhythm for Dano, and we are at 1 apiece. He doesn't want to go down into that loser side of this finals that easily, and he has leveled it up and saved 1 match point here as we start things back. In the middle, in the neutral, a perfect parry into the full combo. The slide for the knockdown pushes Dano right into the corner. The up ball, and then the side switch as well. Hopped through and then had the combo to put Dano back in the corner afterwards.
Yeah. So something Blanca has that pretty sure no other character really does. Being able to corner steal so easily.
Yeah, Cammy's out here saying, oh, but it's too bad that our ODDP swap sides. Come on, Capcom, give us a break.
Well, Cammy also has close range OD spin knuckle crosses.
That's true.
Crosses up.
Yeah, nasty mix up because you don't see it very often, and then all of a sudden, OD spin knuckle into level 3. But we're not watching a Cammy, we are watching a Blanca, and Chilling already setting up an opportunity. 1 mix away from winning this, and there it is. Won't be enough. No, 1 pixel. Oh, the perfect to get it done. What a wrestle of momentum. Chilling taking it 2-1 over Dano, sending Dano into the loser's side of our top 8 bracket. So it is double elimination. We might have mentioned it a few times because it's not necessarily a guarantee here in the midweek mix-up. It depends on numbers and how we do things. Sometimes it is single elimination all the way through, but tonight we will be giving a second chance to the players who finished on our winners side. So Dano will go down into losers, and Chilling moves on to our winners finals, and we'll be finding out who his opponent will be in that. On the other of our top 8 winners side, Tony on the Rashid up against Cooper with the JP. Cooper, the midweek mix-up boss, is very dominant, so loyal to the JP, knows all of the combo routes, has them all locked and loaded and ready to go. But obviously, Rashid, heavy mix character, you know, hard to pin down, and that's one of the key ways to frustrate a JP who wants to control the space and make you do the guessing and the moving.
Yeah, and
So
level 2 for Rashid definitely comes into play, and also the fireball. Since they're projectiles, JP can't just OD amnesia through them. So it's another layer to the matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of, early parry there from Cooper in the corner as we come out. Oh, the throw whiffs, but the spike enough to stop Tony pressing a button to get a punish. There you have, just as you were talking about.
And a punish.
Oh, the air throw is so ready.
Yeah, Cooper loves his air throw.
Sometimes
Tony already taking great advantage of a charged fireball, flip overhead, gets that first round.
Yeah, it's such a... you know it's coming sometimes. I swear the Rashid overhead, but you can't react to it. It's very fast, especially off drive rush. Oh, catches the tap parry with the punish counter throw.
Ooh.
Oh, but the drive rush to beat the spike, and there's the level 2 already from Tony, pushing Cooper right back, trying to get him to
Yeah,
fight.
the disjoint. And finds a way out. Yeah, using that amnesia. Breaking out of throw.
Wow, ready the drive rush into the spinning mixer, and there's the drive rush overhead again for Tony. Gets the follow-up, but a perfect parry on Wake Up from Cooper. Oh, but goes for the late spike setup, and it's going to be one guess, and it's a shimmy.
Yeah, JP does not have the greatest way to contest people walking back with lows, so you know, Tony N taking advantage of that, the shimmy.
Absolutely, and Cooper had represented the OD Amnesia a few times, so was probably looking for an alternative option there on the Wake Up in case Tony was ready. Gets jump in, the spike, sets up the portal, ready for the cross up. Fake Ghost, catches in the air, gets the follow-up Ghost as well.
Yeah, Tony's movement around all these spikes and other projectiles have been very good.
Yeah, bit of commentator skirts there as you say that. The button gets clipped by a spike and then catches him throwing with the portal as well. There's a throw into the corner. You go. That was such good bait with the charge. Catches the non-OD Amnesia. And now Tony with the life lead gets the overhead and baits another OD Amnesia.
That was disgusting. What was that?
Relentless. Unbelievable. He is 3 steps ahead, guessing exactly how Cooper's going to respond to these situations. But speaking of, Cooper ready for the wall jump.
Mid high, low high. Oh, gets clipped. On reset.
Oh, so much damage there. Oh, perfect parry. Still has time for the punish counter or the throw afterwards. But speaking of, Cooper with the punish counter throw of their own, into the corner you go, and levels this second match up at 1 round apiece, looking to take us to a 3rd game.
Yeah, but Tony gets a 1 knockdown, Feegle spike. For any adjacent move, and yeah, that stand medium kick. JP known for having crouching medium punches like one of the best just disjointed buttons in the game, especially off a drive rush. And Rashid's stand medium kick just eating that out.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tony just so patient, seeing Cooper tapping parry and knowing that to make the spend of the drive gauge worth it, will try and drive rush delay button maybe, and just, as you say, stuffing it out every time. Oh, but the OD Amnesia does explode, and Tony's in the corner. Oh, the OD mixer
And find a way out.
Crossed up.
It. No. And reset. Cooper gets the kill.
So ready for those pickups, knows what sequences to have. The encyclopedia of different pickups and little corner combos for JP players at Cooper's level is so impressive. Now we're seeing a little bit more classic JP zoning here, setting up a few more portals, some spikes at different distances. Oof.
Yeah.
Spends the drive gauge, gonna get the full back to the screen. You go back through the maze of purple.
Oh, no trade combo, but yeah, surprising that the low hit it there. I thought that, was, that overhead was also meant to low crush, no anti-air.
That time there is, and back to the corner as well with a heavy mixer. Still in burnout, doesn't test Cooper's reflexes, doesn't want to make him spend level 1. Just out, doesn't opt for the anti-air because it was slightly out of the range. Sets up the portal. Any opening for either of these two at this point. Gets the low, but that's not the follow-up. Spends it just to make it happen.
The try reversal, this is big. Oh, and doesn't need to spend meter to get the kill. Yeah, tornado, it was game over.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. And Tony back on match point here and just going in looking not to give Cooper any chance to breathe or recuperate. Cooper just with 2 bricks or nibs of drive gauge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just opposite tornado.
Yeah, looking for exactly that. Cooper decides to spend the drive reversal, burnout on their own terms. And
yeah, they drop anti-air attempt, heavy spinning Mixer. There we go.
oh, Spencer level 1. And now vulnerable DI for free.
Yeah, meaty DI.
No, goes for the overhead, and then afterwards the reset with the DI to maximize the damage. It's clinical stuff, and that is enough. Tony takes it 2-1 over Cooper.
Yeah, very close there. Very great stuff from both players. But Tony was on another level. That drive rush into charge fireball to bait amnesia, that was insane.
Yeah, some absolutely killer reads, little traps set by Tony there. So we have Chilling up against Tony in our winners final. Before we get to that, we'll be taking you to the losers side, just seeing which match we'll be bringing you, or maybe we're going to start on our winners final. I could have misled you. We may be starting with our winners final, Chilling up against Tony, and it will be first to 3 from this point on. So a little bit more time for these players to adjust, a little bit more time for them to make those downloads, get a feel for the other player, even if they've played them many times. Sometimes people are just in a different mood. Sometimes people are feeling it, like they're going to delay tech a bit more. Sometimes they're in a tap parry kind of mood, and you have to make those changes on the fly if you want to win in tournaments this competitive. All right, it looks like it will be our winners final coming up for you in our next match here on stream. Just having a quick look, it looks like our winners in losers round 1 were Antwerp taking it over Cyclops, and Nox Luna over Grove, so they will be moving on. It'll be Nox Luna taking on Dano, and Cooper up against Antwerp. But before that, we've got our winners finals.
Yeah, some more Blanca versus Rashid,
Yeah, 2 characters with...
I feel like you see too often.
No, 2 very mobile characters. They've both got OD reversals. They've both got strong mix-up tools. They've both got disgusting level 2s.
Yeah, they both have a funny hop move with multiple kicks.
Yeah. Much more similar than you might think, but it'll be interesting to see how the people pilot them go. We saw an absolute reversal of momentum from Chilling in that showdown against Dano just earlier in our top 8. But so far, pretty even, not overcommitting either, but a great check there. The counter hit into the full combo there from Tony. Good defense from Chilling, and then uses the OD up ball to get out of the corner and turn the tables a bit.
Oh, that was probably a heavy mixer attempt, but crossed under, maybe messing it up.
Oh,
must have the super.
Yeah, close to burnout. Just knew that if the sequence completed, would have been in burnout. Now it's Tony 1 touch away. Burnt out in the end. So certainly not.
The parry!
Oh, drops the combo. Oh, wow. Sniff out on the neutral jump and the command throw. No.
It always happens. Everyone
right when you're
gets
low on health, all you're thinking of is, I need to block because I can't get clipped here. Oh, great neutral jump to catch the button moving forward. And there's that level 2 from Chilling, used so many times. Tony not in danger of burnout necessarily, but does have to hold this mix. Gets a throw, taps parry, there's another, and suddenly that drive gauge has vanished. Tony close to burnout and in critical range. Health.
Loop City. Overhead. It out.
First blood Chilling in this winners finals, but we are first to 3. So a long way to go. Searching for a spot in our grand finals for midweek mix-up 106. It's Tony N getting the first opening in this second game.
Yeah, opts for the throw bait with the backdash. Chilling.
Oh, the drive rush hop through. Neutral jumping a bit too much. Tony with the big tornado there. The long distance catching on the up. Whipping some buttons.
There it is.
Hit?
Yep.
Wow.
The drive rush Mixup. Meaty overhead keeps it safe.
What a challenge. Oh, but a big punish counter for Chilling. Still a fair way to go to stay back in this round. The walk-up throw.
Yeah, just walking in and out.
Bit of vengeance there. In a very similar position, Tony got caught by the OD command grab from Chilling. This time it was just the walk-up throw from Tony in very similar circumstances. Revenge is a dish. Best served next round, it seems. Oh, kicks the tornado in just for some extra drive gauge damage. Spends the drive reversal just to end the pressure, but now very, very low is Chilling.
Yeah, that drive rush crash light kick, honestly, best in the game. Just because it's +7 and being able to link crashing medium kick off it, very good for Rashid.
Absolutely. Oh, I've got hops on drive rush too, says Tony N, and now it's his turn again to mix in the corner. One touch from Burnout. Just going to be able to cash out from here. Won't even need to spend a cent. Tony leveling it up one apiece.
Yeah, much stronger play that game from Tony, nailing that drive rush and then heavy spinning mixer, and also not afraid to use level 2 just to burn away Chilling's drive gauge.
Absolutely, and trying to find using the movement because obviously the buttons. You know, if you want to play pure neutral, Blanca has the advantage there in terms of the range. Wow. The gap baits the OD Blanca ball, and Chilling just goes for it again. You're not going to expect me after I just got hit, but lets it rip and gets out of the corner and back into this round. Still a long way to go. Catches with the stand. Oh, the slide not ready. Tries for the meaty throw. Catches the neutral jump with the up ball. Oh, but
no, why do you go for DI? You could have done any button and it would have been fine.
Oh, the cross-up still hits, and that should be enough for Tony. Bit of a scramble there, DI into DI, which is parried into the cross-up. Awkward when trying to challenge on the hop out of the corner. Just going to set up level 2 on you as you wake up. And into the corner you go.
Oh, clipped overhead. Drops the eagle spike. That could have been big damage potential, and now it's lost to Tony. Chilling, fighting his way out, possibly looking for a level 2 activation.
I mean, from what we've seen so far tonight, any opportunity, Chilling will be looking for a level 2 activation, especially down around. Now in Burnout, we'll be looking for anything to take some momentum back in this round. Just neutral jumping in the corner, ready. Tested the reactions, and Chilling says, oh, I've got those.
But for Tony, this isn't that bad, because Chilling's still in Burnout. Oh, the forward heavy punch.
Yeah, now one touch. And even if Tony loses that round, Dill will have the meter advantage into the final round, but it's not over yet. Has the resources to seal it and reacts to the DI with the OD Blanca ball. The get off me. Chilling levels this up as we are a round apiece for who will take the lead in this.
Oh, I think that'll work as an anti-air. Yep.
Anti-air level 2. What can't that move do, honestly?
I don't know.
Bit of an awkward, the DI hitting sort of late in the air. Not a lot of follow-up options, but Tony N very, very low on drive gauge, choosing to go on the offense to help rebuild it. The anti-air is ready. The trade on wake up. Bit of a scramble.
Oh, I think that was same side, and then he landed on the other side. It was interesting interaction.
Look, when even the game gets mixed up because the two characters are moving around so much. Little Jimmy's still on the move.
Ooh,
There's the level
gotta deal with
2
this.
chasing that burnout.
Flip.
Still gets hit. Was that tactical? Did he get hit rather than
Well,
get
blast
knocked
down,
down?
it should be
Oh,
enough.
the level 1. Oh my goodness.
Receive.
Yeah, Rashid level 1, just that extra. Yeah, doing that 2,100 damage, just that above average super damage.
Super Rashid kick. Tony, I think we're first to 3. We need to get
Yeah, he forgot. It's alright.
we need to get Tony back in. That's all right. We'll get him in. The hard
Man,
thing
this
is
guy's icing out. This guy's icing out chilling.
giving him a taste of his own medicine.
His own super duper.
Yeah, absolutely. Although, you know, very, very promptly back. So shout outs to Tony, was ready to jump straight back in. Has the momentum, so we'll be looking to build on that. But obviously, we saw it with the match against Dano, Chilling ready, willing, and able to make some adjustments. But as I say that, gets clipped by the meaty on Wake Up, and in the corner, the empty into the low. It's despicable stuff. It feels so bad, and then again, ready in time to block, but just lets it rip again. Not deterred, will not be conditioned, but it
Yeah, that was
doesn't matter. Tony is
Brutal
dialed
round.
in. And now it is match point. Tony hungry for a place in the midweek mix-up grand finals. Just one round away. Oh, but
big bait.
unfortunately, thought he'd catch a button, but it doesn't. The OD Blanca ball really betraying
Knockback.
Chilling so far. Perfect parry, but no punish. Clips low, gets the combo. Hopping
Level
back,
2.
level 2.
Oh, he pressed the button.
But you take that.
Possibly
looks
some more
like-
technical issues. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Either that or we were just shaking hands with the air. Doesn't matter. Tony gets the big punish counter. Ooh. Oh, that was...
Chilling got an opportunity. Oh, but clipped low. Tony takes it.
Yeah, congratulations, Tony. First player through to the grand finals for our midweek mix-up here after the level 2. It seemed to cause a few mix-ups with even the connection there towards the end, but it is Tony N going through. Now it'll be a matter of Chilling awaiting in the losers finals. Chance at the run back, and we're going to find out who Chilling's opponent will be in that losers finals, because we're going to go back down into our losers round 3, and it will be Antwerp up against Dano, the DJ up against the Ken. Looks like Antwerp taking it over Cooper, according to the scorecard, and Dano 2-0 over Nox Luna in the other off-stream match. So Antwerp up against Dano in our losers round 3 for a spot in the losers finals. So Cooper out.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not sure what Antwerp hit him with, but
Well,
you know,
I believe
Antwerp's no slouch, so
I was going to say, and I think they're quite familiar. I think they play quite a bit, so it is always hard. I'm not sure we'll say training partners, but you know, if you're familiar with Cooper says, I take back all previous praise of Antwerp.
But yeah, this set with Antwerp versus Dana will be the last first to 2 of the night.
Oh, still first to 2. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if Antwerp's more aggressive style will work out for him, give Dana less time to adapt.
Yeah, absolutely. Although both players not afraid to be patient, good, studies of the game. They know when to push, when not. It's rare to see either of these players overextend. So It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, DJ hit a bit hard in the end of season 1, start of season 2, and then got some of those apology buffs. Some of those characters who got maybe a little bit too undertuned after being a bit overtuned in season 1. Now in a slightly different place. You know, it wasn't like JP where they were like, oh, we maybe went too far with that crouching heavy punch and basically returned it to where it was. They just sort of shifted his toolkit around a little bit, a few other, you know, the ground bounce off the kick and those sorts of things. But here we are. It's our losers semis. Dano up against Antwerp, and as you'd expect, a pretty considered slow start and a great walk-up throw from Dano to get back away from the corner.
Yeah, just that jump heavy punch, just eating out that back heavy kick attempt at an anti-air.
Oh. And then the low light into the corner, the parry on wake up, the great challenge from Antwerp there. Just setting up, but went to the fireball well a bit too much, and Dano with the big jump into the ODDP, taking first blood.
Yeah, nailing all these jump timings. Led to a lot of big openings, but takes a risk to bust out, stop DJ pressure, but Antwerp pushing Dano to the corner.
And, you know, mentioned it before, not overextending, just seeing what the option was, ready with the cross cut. Whoa, big sweep on the walk forward from Dano, and now going to try and get some offense started and reclaim the momentum in this round. Fireball, some neutral jumps. There's a throw, one touch.
Ooh,
Very meaty slide. Just a crouch jab. Is there anything worse than the last hit of a round being a crouch jab?
Final hit, Zangief CA.
Or one of the many taunt kills that you can get in this game, the anti-air trades.
That's probably worse. You are right, that's probably worse.
Dying to the Chun-Li little bow hit. Oh, and spends it. Gonna attack that drive gauge. It's not gonna be quite enough. Gonna have maybe half a bar left, Dano, but gonna be also close to the corner. Antwerp gonna press, puts the burnout, not ready for the DI, gets the full stun. Doesn't have the resources to kill. Yeah, one touch here, spends the drive reversal.
The throw tech. Oh, the meatiest fireball you have ever seen. And yep, opts for the super, because this you just drive rush normal DI because DJ's level 1 is not fully invincible. So he can't escape this. Yeah.
Oh. And that's clinical stuff, as you say. You know, you've got the game knowledge, so does Dano, knows exactly the situation he was looking to set up there. And Dano ends up taking that first game.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like in Antwerp's favor. But Dano, yep, always with some very optimal decision making.
Speaking of, ekes every bit of damage out of that combo, does Antwerp. The frame kill into the meaty throw, and it's one touch. Ooh, big OD fireball challenge, and then
there we go.
Bust straight through.
Right.
Yeah. Ooh, big whiff punish. Oh, just straight with the bust out. Doesn't want to deal with that Ken Masters corner carry or corner pressure.
Whoa. Just out of range, but bit of a scramble situation.
Absolutely. Oh, very patient. We're playing Super Turbo, crouching medium kick fireball, but that's not Super Turbo. The dash under side swap into the corner. There's throw number one, goes for the meaty. OD fireball to make it safe. The cross up, the cross cut, sorry, the DP rather doesn't get crossed up, but Dano's so ready to cash out. Willing to spend it. Critical art damage.
Yeah, not on off though, because Jinrai just heavily scales the combo. Yeah, the
the
perfect
OD.
carry to OD Fireball. Dano on point with that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, great challenge from Antwerp. And then a shimmy. Those buttons doing work. Going to spend the level 3. Again, Dano will be a hair away from burnout in the corner. No super to deal with it if does get burnt out. Great position for Antwerp. Just gets the block string. Bullying with these fireballs, and there's the free DI. Machine gun upper for the perfect, leveling it at 1 apiece.
Yeah, but Antwerp could have taken as long as he wanted with that that burnout pressure.
Yeah, the loops that DJ gets in Burnout. I know there's, Aki's the Baroness of Burnout, JP's a Terror in Burnout, Manon's got the 1-button Infinite in Burnout, but the sequences that DJ gets are just demoralizing when he just rolls through the buttons into the fireball.
Yep.
Oof, the Sobart perfectly spaced. Antwerp with the slight life and drive gauge lead. Oh, and big sway. Huge opening. Oof, the standoff. The double delay. Oh, just let's rip. I wonder if that was meant to be a drive reversal, but Dano didn't have any buttons for it to be. Or it was just a hard read. Either way, Antwerp in burnout.
Oh, no, there was no
Dano.
Yeah, he had no drive, so he couldn't drive rush. I think that was what he went for. And just like ended up whiffing stand heavy punch.
Yeah, and unfortunately, people talk about, wow, the late crosscut catches the knee hop from Dano. The backdash doesn't get punished, but also no real offense generated by it either. The hop over, well, it doesn't go over. I got crossed up mid-watch, and I'm not even playing. And here we go, the big button into the corner. What an interrupt.
Yeah, ops for level 3, build back some drive, but Antwerp was able to get so far out of the corner just with buttons and stolen turns.
Stand Fierce from Ken Masters, the Shoto special in Street Fighter 6. They're going to have to update what it means to be a Shoto to include very strong Stand Fierce in the mix. Oh, there's the challenge on the knockdown, ready for the jump out. Safe jump, great defense, text the throw.
Anti-airs.
Oh,
yeah, he had to parry.
Oh, and now Antwerp's burnt out, and there's
not enough, but
not enough. But
yeah,
the
had to respect
fireball.
it. Yeah, unless Antwerp spent like level 2 to go through it, but Dano probably would have gotten the punish.
Yeah, better to hold the drive and in this final game, final round, take those 3 bars in. Any opportunity, Antwerp can build a huge life lead, and already Meaty in the corner. Then the throw after the Sobot. That's throw number 2. Throw loop City. No, goes for the Meaty on that. Chance catches him low, trying to get out. Dano opts not to spend the level 2, looking to hold on. Maybe build a level 3 of his own.
Yeah, one good punish. Could be it.
Especially with CA damage, either of these players could really just take this game with the right opening.
Oh, the stare downs. No hit confirmed.
They both know it. One guess left for Dano here in this tournament.
Oh, just walked himself to the corner.
Oh, jab challenge. Oh, bust through the gap in the OD. Jinrai. Antwerp. Showing exactly why. Able to beat Cooper, make it right deep into this bracket, dialed in with the DJ, showing all of the tools that this character still has. So congratulations to Dano, a very impressive performance as usual when he shows up here in the midweek mix-up. Now it will be time for our losers finals. Obviously first to 3 from this point on for all of our matches. We'll have Chilling with the Blanca up against Antwerp on the DJ, looking to book their place in the grand finals, and waiting for them is Tony N. This Rashid, so dialed in, making all the right choices, hasn't put a foot wrong all night. We'll be hoping that, you know, that it's a relaxing break while he waits to see who his opponent will be. I know, depending on the player, some people like to play themselves into form, as it were, play themselves hot. Others, you know, very much appreciate the break from the mental stack and the speed at which Street Fighter 6 moves.
And also just the time to watch what their opponent does and gain a bit more information.
Even if you're not planning, you know, even if you're not playing, rather, as you say, you can plan, you can start the download ahead of time, look at their habits without thinking as much, because you can just watch along. Here we go. Losers finals, Chilling up against Antwerp. Straight out the fast forward, pretty even on life, pretty even on drive gauge. Just using those Blanca buttons, walking into and out of the ranges. Pretty safe. Wow, catches the ball and just spends it. Attacking the drive gauge early is Antwerp and gets the burnout, exactly what he was after. The anti-air is on point. Unfortunately, it was the lock. It doesn't matter. Didn't get the stun, but did get the kill. Chilling obviously fully aware of the risk of chip and knew that had to do something, but Antwerp was ready with the button and takes this first round.
Yeah. Finally some momentum starting to build up for Chilling. There we go, sneaks in a bit of an overhead and a reset for good measure. Can't stay asleep at the wheel.
Absolutely, the command grab from the threat of the Blanca-chan, or catches the backdash as well. That'll do it.
There we go. That's the kind of round we saw Chilling have before, and if he can do more of that, then should be an easy set.
Yeah, unfortunately, particularly characters with OD reversals and those sorts of things, you can't ever pressure for free. Catches pressing on Wake Up. Antwerp so right on so many of these reads when starting the offense, when the opponent has been cornered, and again, catches Chilling trying to jump out there with the drive rush normal. The DI hits for Chilling though. Huge gamble there with the life they have, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, drive rush jab, the classic.
It's been a hard day. Hard day promoting his tours in Brazil. So DJ offering a quick back massage to Blanca, and it's Antwerp taking this first game, but it is first to 3. So plenty of time for Chilling to make these adjustments, if it's a chance, because Antwerp looking so clean, slipping these fireballs in, the Sobart kicks. Just slowing it down for both of them. Water jump. Red, the fireball was coming.
Oh.
Didn't even get the Blanca-chan move. It's disrespectful.
Always on point with timing the command grab to be in the gap of the parry.
Playing Blanca like a straight up grappler at this point. Chilling takes that first round. Oh, and a big whiff punish to start the second round as well. Good corner carry, the Blanca ball for the setup on the Oki. Ready to challenge the drive rush out of the corner and into the level 2 as well. Huge opportunity. Mix-up now. Goes for the regular throw. Blanca-chan still active.
The goal's still coming.
Little Jimmy harassing Antwerp here. Oh, and there's another punch counter. That time works in Chilling's favor. Tries to interrupt too early, and then the OD reversal. Had the health to spend. Why not? Take the risk. Claim the round. We are at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, Chilling really starting to turn it on. Oh, big drop.
Oh, catches the fireball feint with the Blanca ball. Now it's throw number 1. Going for another, yes. Empty drive rush into throw.
And another?
Yeah. What are you going to do now? Go again? Oh, try it. This time a challenge from Antwerp.
Oh. Man, that was like a Kusanagi round. Died to an EX reversal as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, had the health to gamble. Antwerp needing to take the risks there. And now we'll be desperate to try and wrest some momentum back, because Chilling is really starting to run things on their terms instead. There's the level 2 again. Great chunk of drive gauge back with the parries there from Antwerp, and gets the cheeky side switch as well. Goes for the frame kill, baits the OD reversal. Has enough resources to kill. Will depend how much willing to spend.
Yeah, level 1.
Spend. Yeah.
Felt like he could have optimized more with the combo, especially with how much drive he still had. But just also keep it simple.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know enough of DJ's combo routes to know. You know, obviously some characters, particularly Bison, are pretty blessed that you can just do the same thing into whatever super you want to spend at that given time, and that's not something that all characters get. But it's all Antwerp in this third round so far. Gets the challenge on Wake Up. Dash up is block shimmy. That's Antwerp going up 2-1. But still chance for Chilling to wrestle this back.
Alright, back to character select, or just taking a breather. You know, trying to recenter, collect their minds. It's always a good option.
Yeah, absolutely. Back in we go. Straight back into it. Love to see faces. They put it in the game for a reason. If you don't make faces, you're a bad sport, and I stand by that. If you don't agree, then fight me. Oh, big as we come out of the fast forward. Huge punish counter combo. So much drive gauge, so much health gone for Chilling. But fights out of the corner, and we are back to the middle of the screen.
Yeah, nice combo. Possibly spends a level 2, yep. Can he get the max damage? Of course, he's got rhythm.
Antwerp now on match point. Looking for a spot in grand final, straight into the level 2 activation. Delay buttons, great stuff from Chilling. Everyone expects the Blanca to go straight into the offense. Oh, Blanca-chan gets a little hit into the corner. You go, baits the OD reversal as well. Huge damage here. Just goes for it again. Why not? Got a round up your sleeve, got a game up your sleeve. Can afford to take some chances like that. The drive rush interrupts the start of the fake fireball, and Chilling saves 1 match point. Looking to keep this going, take us 1 game at a time. Just the walk back, jumps the fireball.
Chilling has been nailing these neutral jumps, just avoiding the fireballs.
Yeah, we're really gonna have to see Antwerp mix up the fireball timings to avoid that. The hop through as well.
Oh, no reaction.
Oof, big neutral jump with the Blanca-chan in place.
But this is dangerous because actually that was such a smart choice, because had Antwerp just gone for a regular knockdown, Chilling could have done Wake Up level 1 and the Blanca-chan would have made it safe.
Yeah, but instead spends it, so the Blanca-chan is gone now, burnt out in the corner. Does have resources for the reaction, speaking of, but ready for the level 1. Had to take the chance. Antwerp taking a 3-1 over Chilling, locking in a place in the grand final. There'll be no run back for Chilling, and it will instead be Antwerp on the DJ, taking on Tony. in our
Yeah.
grand finals for the midweek mix-up number 106. Congratulations to Chilling, as well as Dano, Cooper, Nox, Luna, Cyclips, Grove, and I think I've said 8 names there. Well, everyone who made our top 8, if I missed you out, that's nothing personal. I just lost track counting backwards through the losers and winners brackets of this double elimination. Oh, there we go. Shout outs to Pyro on the stream, letting it all out for us. Obviously, absolutely stacked. I saw a bit of the tournament chat beforehand. A lot of people talking about how their pool was the killer pool or the pool of death. Just like Capcom Cup, every pool's the pool of death here at the midweek mix-up. And the people that have made it through all of that, Antwerp, Tony, head-to-head. See who will be champion. Tony on the winner's side, Antwerp needing to win to get the reset if they want to be crowned this week's champion, and they are doing all the right things to make that happen. Huge opening in this first exchange, and now Tony barely avoiding burnout.
So little drive. Nice little whip punish.
Yeah, and exactly the start Antwerp would have wanted. Needs to win the first to 3 set to reset the bracket. And again, the DI is on point, absolutely dialed in. That match against Chilling has Antwerp well and truly warmed up and ready for this grand final.
Oh, unfortunate. Missing the interrupts, but Tony's starting to find his rhythm.
There's the level 2, the great neutral control tool.
The equalizer. And goes for a safe jump. Ooh, good block on the low.
One touch now for Tony, and it's just a throw. Back-to-back throws, leveling up this first game at a round apiece. Perfect parry out drive rush.
Oh, drops the Sobat, I believe.
Awkward sort of almost double shimmy that created that opening. But speaking of openings, another chance for Tony to get some damage and generate more offense. Goes throw after the blocked high, just out of Sobot range. Dancing in and out of space, doesn't want to overextend. Has the level 2 if he wants it at any point. We're going to build level 3. All right. Well, I think that's twice tonight that Tony showed us the level 3, which is probably as many times as we've seen Rashid's level 3 all year, because it's too tempting to throw out that level 2. But in case you've forgotten, that's what the cinematic looks like.
Yeah. You've probably seen Rashid critical art more times than you have seen the normal level 3.
Yeah, absolutely. So Tony in. Wrestles back control of that first game, makes that hill for Antwerp that little bit harder to climb. He already has the corner, but the back throw from Antwerp giving Antwerp the corner. The fireball's locking Tony down, but the slide perfectly timed. And a shimmy from Tony. Working on a burnout, working on the pressure. Oh, whiffs the button and pays the price. Drive rush, catches the tap parry, and now it's Tony burnt out, reads the OD reversal, has the meter, doesn't even need it.
Barely killed.
The machine gun upper does so much damage.
Yeah, especially the heavy one. But I think that might have been medium. I'm not sure.
Big eagle spike, hop back. Maybe thinking about the level 2, opted against it. Gets the fireballs. Antwerp fighting their way out of the corner, interrupts the move forward, the neutral jump to avoid the throw, and then the punish counter on the tap parry attempt. Whiffing some buttons. Spends it all on that OD fireball. Doesn't cancel into the level 3, but will now.
And that's a game on the board for Antwerp here.
Only 5 away from being crowned midweek mix-up champion, number 106. So much easier said than done.
Yeah, still not out of the woods yet.
Absolutely. Much slower pace in this third game. They've shown each other what the offense can do. Wow, such patience, ready for the hop over, and just walks under and makes the absolute most. Catches with the overhead as well. Huge from Antwerp. Not going to have enough with the double machine gun. Upper goes for the safe jump into the shimmy. Just as I said, taking it a bit more patient, having sort of shown off the offense, Antwerp hits the go pedal and absolutely rips that round out from Tony. There's another shimmy in neutral. There's throw. Go for another. No, goes for the meaty, but doesn't get the full follow-up. Catches the challenge. Working on another perfect. Doesn't even need it. Gonna catch the rhythm.
Double perfect. You don't see that every day, folks. And definitely not against Tony.
Definitely not in this sort of matchup. It's the kind of thing you expect to see in maybe a Zangief or an Akuma. Like Zangief Akuma, you might see double perfect and going both ways. It's an unusual matchup to see that happen in, but that just shows when the offense is working, it is working. And Antwerp now just one game away from resetting our bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony applying his very strong corner pressure. Nice. Tossing in the throw in the mix-up this time.
Oh, the backdash. Doesn't get clipped by the button. Interrupts with the light spitting mixer, and Tony saying, hey, when I get the corner, I can also show you some absolutely despicable stuff. And striking back to take back some momentum.
Yeah, that crouch heavy punch stuff. Antwerp have been very good using it as a punish.
Throwing some little buttons out. Dancing in and out of each other's optimal ranges. Oh, there's a punish. Button too close. Now Antwerp has the corner, goes for the frame kill into the throw, but gets punished down a back thrown and burnt out, and the level 2. Oh, an absolute back throw incident here.
And have to respect the pressure even more. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill.
Maybe the bounce into the level 1?
Oh, no! Oh, this is very... Oh, wrist it all on the wake-up button press. And we are now 2-2. Antwerp has one game left to attempt to reset this, and Tony needs one more to take it.
Dueling drive rushes, and it's Tony Ends that comes out on top. Unusual to see anything beat. Wow, the backdashes. Antwerp really showing them they haven't always paid off, but he also hasn't really been punished for them either. I say that the overhead catches a backdash in neutral there, but then a big punish counter for Antwerp. Oh, but a dropped combo.
Yeah, one of the up kicks just mistimed it. And that should be this round. Yeah, opts to spend the level 1, does not want to lose the attempt to kill, and Tony N is one round away from taking midweek mix-up.
Oh, been so strong all night. But so is Antwerp, and obviously we've seen just how dangerous with that double perfect in the second game here. Perfect parries, the overhead back throw, and now it's Antwerp's chance to build some offense. Gets the meaty, hits the challenge from Tony, and again, neutral jump, just backing off, big punish counter, but too far.
Oh, and in danger of that level 2 coming online.
Yeah. Just backing away.
Tony's just trying to run away, but opts to go in. And yeah, builds the level 3 with the Eagle Spike, ending it all with the Rashid level 3. And Tony N is your winner of midweek mix-up.
Huge shout outs to Tony N. Has been in form, absolutely clinical all night, showing exactly why I maintain that this is the #1 character in the game, and using him to ruthless efficiency. Some of the reads, some of the setups were absolutely diabolical. You'd think he'd been in the lab with all the Kim players in OCE, helping him set up some Rashid versions of that tech that we saw that night. Big shout outs to Tony. Also shout outs to Antwerp. Very, very impressive to make it to the grand finals.
Yeah,
and all the way,
boosters.
yeah, through beat Cyclops, beat Cooper, beat Dano, and then Chilling. And that was just to make grand finals from the top 8. Obviously, I said it before, shout outs to everyone who made the top 8 and everyone who took part, because there's no point us being here if there isn't any players taking part in the event. As usual, a big shout out to everyone behind the scenes who makes it happen, because even if we had players, without those people, then we'd have no stream, we'd have no tournament. And of course, a big thank you to you, Kasai, for joining me. A pleasure as always.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad to be on as always, and thanks for joining me too.
And I think that just about does it. We are going to be eating rich this time next week. We'll have Capcom Cup 11. We'll have midweek mix-up number 107. We are going to be dining out on Street Fighter action. So if you enjoyed it tonight, or even if you didn't, maybe you'll enjoy next week even more. So tune on in, join us next time. And if you want to get involved, you know, sign on up. I saw someone in the chat discovering the midweek mix-up. So good to see a new face. Always love to see it. We're always happy to help out, show you the ropes, and get in on the Street Fighter action. But until then, have a great week, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, see you and take care.